This episode of Maine Life is brought to you in part by the Maine Office of Tourism. Once a thriving shipbuilding center in the 1800s, Belfast, Maine is known today for its working waterfront, its beautiful historic downtown, and its vibrant art scene. Main Street is lined with mom-and-pop stores that have been around for decades, and farm-to-table restaurants serve up locally sourced dishes. This mid-coast city, with a picturesque harbor, calls to those who love the sea. You even have the chance to get on the water in the middle of winter.
Nice job.
So thanks for joining us as we row, shop, drink, and eat our way through Belfast on this episode of Maine Life. There's so much to love about Maine. The people, the places, the food. And we're here to share it all with you. Each week, our team brings you the very best of vacation land. This is Maine Life.
Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, after many miles.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of Maine Life. We support hundreds of businesses throughout Maine and are once again thrilled to be part of a show that introduces us to people and places from all around the state. When we share stories, we build community. So thank you for joining us this season as Maine Life celebrates 10 years on the air. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Belfast. It is so good to be back. We have so many fond memories here.
We certainly do, from authentic Maine lobster rolls to authentic Thai cuisine, and who can forget curling?
There is so much to see and do here in Belfast, so we're excited for you to come along for the ride. Our first stop, some breakfast?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome to Downshift Coffee. We roast our own coffee, so we'll always have a variety of light, medium, and dark roasts, some interesting signal origins. Our espresso blend is very popular. That's the basis of all of our espresso drinks. I do that coffee roasting once a week in a different part of town. And then we make chai from scratch. That's a house-made drink. And then all of our baked goods are from scratch every day. So we try to focus on things, a select number of things that we can do well and do from scratch. For us, we live in town, we're raising a family here, and it's a beautiful, coastal, mid-coast town. In 5 or 10 minutes, we can be out hiking, we can be on the coast by the water, but we've also got a lot of the amenities of being in a small but bustling town. It's a vibrant place to be year-round. We just finished an ice festival here in town over the weekend. It was as busy this weekend as an August weekend would ordinarily be, so we're thrilled to be here.
What is this deliciousness?
Yeah, that's a ginger lime sandwich cookie. There's a pistachio white chocolate shortbread and an Italian tea cake, and then a mixed berry muffin and a peach muffin.
And then some savory over
And
here?
then, yeah, pretzel biscuit with layers of Gouda cheese and whole grain mustard.
That sounds about right.
And a sour cream and scallion biscuit.
I'm going to start with a dirty chai latte, a mixed berry muffin, a chocolate chip coconut cookie, and one of those pistachio shortbread.
All right, let's do it.
Are you sharing with me, or should
I'll
I
share.
order? Okay. Add in a surprise for me. How's
All right,
that?
sounds great.
Thank you.
Let's just take a look. This is a real muffin. This is a real muffin. When they say mixed berries, you can actually see the berries in here. Do you see them?
I do.
No. That one's the best bite.
Well, we got a lot of sweet and one savory.
All right,
so
well, we need to fuel up because you're going to be
can't
rowing
wait.
me all over the harbor.
Can't wait. I'll row your boat anytime. Belfast Harbor is known for the iconic red tugboats docked at the end of Main Street. But today we're checking out another vessel with a year-round presence here, a little wooden rowboat owned by Nicole Luttrell of DoryWoman Rowing.
I am so excited to take you out for a row today. This is my office, the Belfast Harbor, the Bay, and the Pisagasawakeag River. And it's a beautiful day here in Belfast. Flat water, lots of ice chunks, warm temps. We're gonna have a great time.
Okay, all right.
Ow, my hair! This is my boat. This is
I love
Sorcière.
her.
She is a traditional style wooden Swampscott dory. And her name means witch. A lot of people ask me about that. And that really just has to do with my love of magic and mythical things when I was a kid growing up, and my Franco heritage on my father's side, and also that it is magic every time we go out there. And Vanessa, here's...
Ow! Ow, I just banged my knee.
Oh, jeez.
Are you okay?
Cut.
That's for you to sit on. So you want to just get it up, yeah, and that lip at the end.
Oh my finger.
Now she's really not rowing.
Are you okay?
Just get in the boat and row me around.
I was a recreational and competitive rower with Come Boating, a community rowing organization here in Belfast. And I decided I needed to get my own boat. And so I got this traditional style wooden Swampscott dory. And I invited my friends to row with me and enjoyed that experience so much, taking people out in this beautiful place. At some point, another idea formed. What if I started a business doing this? And so I found out what I needed to do, which is to become a licensed Maine guide. And so I launched my business in August of 2021, but the driver really was a desire to bring wellness and adventure to people's lives. So when you book with me, you row for an hour and a half, and we row either out in the bay or up the Picturesque River, you know, depending on what the tide is doing, what the wind is doing. This time of year, there's a lot of ice upriver, so we can't go very far, but it's fun to play with it, and we're gonna do that now. I feel I'm the luckiest person in the world to be doing what I'm doing. I get to row almost every day, you know, 12 months a year through all the seasons, bring people out. It's very empowering. It's also very soothing, and it's also an opportunity to connect to place and care about place, getting out in a small boat, in a big body of water, encountering seals, encountering avian life, encountering porpoises. How can you not care more about that environment? And so that's what I'm hoping to offer and give to people, is caring about place, not just this place, but bringing that home with them to care about their places, their environments, their communities. And the more time I spend out here, the more I just wanna protect it all, really.
Good job.
She's doing awesome.
Yeah.
She's a natural.
Wow.
It's incredibly important to me to keep this place beautiful, not just for all of us, but for the wildlife that live here and for generations to come.
Well, we are now DoryWoman. Yes, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
I hope you'll come back in the summer, because I actually do row
You're busy.
in the warmer months. We can do a sunset row with some delicious Dos Gatos tacos.
Taco rows. Now we're talking.
All right.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thank you to our closed captioning sponsor, Northeast Hearing and Speech, helping Mainers communicate and thrive.
Hi, I'm Jaeger with Berlin City. We'll do anything to make your car dealership experience easier.
Did you just wink at us?
Like saving you money, because we don't need celebrity athletes to do our commercials. Yeah, I'm great at football. Like saving you time by servicing your vehicle fast. How fast, you ask? Faster than a cheetah. We also support our community. Like money for kids, like for school supplies and stuff. There you go. So stop overpaying and wasting time looking for a deal. We're Berlin City, and the party is on.
After a brisk and beautiful row out on the water, thank you to Nicole. We are now here at the Belfast Community Co-op. I've been coming here for years. They recently expanded their store and offerings, and I'm excited to have some lunch.
That sounds great.
Let's go.
The Belfast Community Co-op started in 1976. We just completed a $6.4 million renovation on our store this past summer. We added 33% more retail square footage to our store, so we're able to have more products, more services, and help us do more in this community for years to come. Co-ops essentially are community-owned organizations. We currently have 5,300 equity owners in our co-op. Anybody can become an equity holder. There's benefits shopping, but there are also benefits just being a business owner. You get to vote for the board of directors, you get to run for the board of directors, you get to serve your community. We're all about the local economy. We're all about getting more dollars, moving around our own community, and creating that cooperative economy. That's why we exist. That's what we're here for.
So how many local producers and vendors do you work with?
We have about 220 local producers that we work with, 2,600 products across the store. Some of my favorites are Abraham Creamery out of Newport, Maine, and Swallowtail Farm. And then across the rest of the store, we have meat and seafood and so much more. So right now it's lunchtime, and during our expansion, we put out a new bump out for our cafe, and it's a beautiful sunny space, and people love to come grab lunch and hang out in the cafe and socialize. It's a good community atmosphere.
All right, well, thank you, Jamie, for having lunch with us.
Oh, I'm so happy to host some good lunch here in Belfast. This is the spot to be now.
It is busy.
You guys picked some good choices. We've got our new Reuben pizza that we just developed just like a week ago, so it's our new flavor.
She's already into her pepperoni pizza.
That pepperoni pizza just came out hot and fresh, and again, that's like made from scratch, so right in our kitchen. It's just feet away from us. You can't get more locally made than right there.
And so we're here in the cooler months, and so you definitely do get more of that local living vibe. Tell me about local living here and why you chose to move and stay.
Belfast is got a lot of things going for it. I love that it's got such a strong agricultural community. There's so many great local farms. I think we've got some of the highest amount of starting farms in the country, which is really cool. So I'm a foodie, and we've got so many passionate people who are growing and making things every day, including our own staff. So that's one thing I love. I love that Belfast is an arts community. There's lots of people who make this all vibrant, beautiful, happy, and delicious, right?
All right, I'm gonna dig in. Thank you.
You bet.
After lunch downtown, a quick trip across the river brings us to our home for the night, a waterfront property with a panoramic view.
Welcome to the Belfast Harbor Inn. We're located about 2 miles from the downtown area. So after a day of enjoying the shops and dining in the downtown area, you can come back here, enjoy the pool, spa, and relax. I grew up around here, and I like working at a locally owned place. The Belfast area has a real nice quality of life, like a lot of Maine, and we just try to offer a nice home base for people so they can kick back and enjoy a lot of what Maine and Belfast has to offer. We hope you enjoy your meal and time downtown, and we look forward to seeing you later on.
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, a quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for our customers and our communities. I'm Craig Garofalo, and I invite you to stop by a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
Hi everybody, Maine Life merch is back. We are so excited to once again partner with local designers and makers to offer some great gift ideas for your loved ones, maybe yourself. Celebrate the best life, Maine Life, and shop mainelife.com.
Introducing the most capable Honda ever dreamt of, with available Trail Watch to help you conquer tough terrain. The all-new, fully redesigned Passport Trail Sports.
Well, before dinner, we are back in town, bringing you all to a locally owned store that has been here for over 3 decades.
And whether you're trying to find environmentally friendly products, kids' toys, clothing, pottery, and more, it's all right down here in the heart of Belfast.
Let's go shopping.
We call ourselves a general store for the 21st century. Everything in here is green, meaning it's environmentally sustainable, it's made from natural materials, it's fair trade, locally produced. And the reason that it's important to us is that we are interested in being a store that is a provider of simple, practical ways to make a positive difference, and having a full range of products and information for an environmentally sustainable lifestyle.
So what is this?
Oh, well, this is really interesting. This is a product that's made out of olive wood. So these are olive trees from Greece, actually.
Beautiful.
And what happens is that when trees get really ancient and they're no longer bearing, they make these various beautiful platters and serving things. And
makes you want to cook, right? Me, which doesn't happen often.
And these are beautiful hand-painted candles from South Africa, and it's a project where women who are escaping domestic abuse work and live in a community in South Africa, and this is how they pay for their housing and so forth.
Everything's so intentional.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
For sure, for sure. We have basically 10 categories in the store. We sell clothing. Our clothing is all organic, natural fibers, some recycled fibers. We also sell household goods. Our big focus in household is on getting the plastic out of the waste stream. We sell a lot of homesteading or home gardening sorts of books. And believe it or not, we sell more greeting cards than any other category in this store. We even have cards over here that have seeds implanted in them. So you give the card, and then you put it under about an inch of dirt, or not even a half an inch of dirt, and you water it, and it sprouts.
And you see what happens. I love it. So fun. What a great gift.
Yeah, it's very fun. Very fun.
I love you almost as much as I love food, Vanessa.
I love food.
I know.
Belfast has been through amazing changes. I think that Belfast, without really knowing it, in the 50s, they made a very important decision, which was to have Route 1 run around the city rather than through the city, as it is in so many Maine towns. And in lots of ways, that's allowed the downtown to become a really walkable, very family-friendly, and very eclectic space.
Who doesn't love a good composting toilet for your camp, right?
That's right. It's really an adventure to come to Belfast.
Beautiful store.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Cheers to another 31 years.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Ellie, thank you.
Sure, sure.
Hi everyone, I'm Dottie, and today I have the pleasure of introducing Girl Scouts of Maine, a nonprofit organization that Chalmers Insurance has been involved with for a long time, and I'm a proud board member.
We have over 5,000 girl members in every county in Maine. We have over 3,500 volunteers, and our mission is to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place.
I've been a Girl Scout since kindergarten, so 12 years, and it's impacted my life in so many ways. I learned public speaking skills, I've had lots of leadership opportunities, and I've worked on so many community service projects that meant so much to me. I've also gained so much confidence, and it's helped inspire me to hopefully study medicine and become a dermatologist one day.
Girl Scouts gives these girls the opportunity to become bright leaders, innovators, risk takers, and those are all such wonderful skills that I know they're going to need to become thriving individuals in their community.
It's never too late to join. Please reach out to talk to us about all of our programs. See you soon.
There are a lot of dining options here in Belfast, open year-round, and tonight we're going to bring you to two. One, an institution that's been here for over 50 years, and another newer spot known for their tacos and tequila.
So we are starting with happy hour with the locals at Rollie's, so let's roll!
Rollie's is known for its pub fare, so burgers, fries, wings, beer, good cocktails. Rollie's is kind of a hangout.
Kind of.
This is where we hang out.
It's
where I want to hang out.
I know.
It's a place where we gather with our family, with our friends, with the kids' sports teams, for happy hour with business colleagues, and everybody has a story about Rollie's, a funny story and a serious story, and who got married here, and etc. So
I like that.
It was hard to pull ourselves away from the lively and gracious locals at Rollie's, but it was time to head up the street for dinner at Gatos Gastropub.
Hey guys, I'm excited to be on the show today and present to the world the awesome food, tacos, tequila, and love here in Belfast, Maine. And yeah, that's it. Come on in. So we started up in Belfast because honestly, Belfast is great. Me and my business partner, Jesse, we'd never been in the restaurant business before. This space opened up and we kind of just rolled the dice and went for it, and it's become a hit. Like, we have amazing tacos. We have the best tequila selection in the area. Maybe in Maine, I'm just saying, it might be in the whole state, but it's been one of the most gratifying experiences that I've had in my life. I guess the way we approach the restaurant business is different because we've never been in it. And the customer comes second with us, and it's kind of counterintuitive, but our staff is number one. And when you take care of your staff, the customer takes care of itself, because the love's going into the food, the love's going into the drinks, and the love's going into the service. So that if I could just choose one thing that we did right with this business, is that our staff is our number one priority.
This place, to me, my part in it as a chef is like the culmination of a long career of just the basics, like crazy fine dining stuff, awesome stuff in between, and showing the love for Tex-Mex and Mexican food that has reached into all parts of my life. My wife is from Texas. This is her favorite food ever. It really is an art and it's a passion, like most artistic careers.
Don't even get me started on Chef. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Like, he has transformed this restaurant in so many different ways. You would think after a year you'd get tired of eating tacos, and we do. We're like, oh, tacos again, but then we take a bite and we're like, tacos again, you know? We like get excited, you know? I could not be more grateful to have Chef Cooper in this restaurant.
I'm from Southern Virginia, and now I couldn't imagine being in a place other than Maine. We talk about farm to table a lot in this industry as a moniker for like it being an outstanding restaurant or something that, you know, that is a lofty goal. Maine lives farm to table just on a Tuesday, and I love that. I love that some of the best produce, the best scallops in the world, the best sea urchin in the world that gets flown to Chicago to Michelin star restaurants and out to California come from here, you know, and then you can get them and you can share them with everybody. You know, I like that these things are approachable, that people can come in here any walk of life, any way of life, and they know that they're gonna get a meal that is the best version of a carnita they're ever gonna get. They're gonna get to try Maine scallops raw and sweet in a way they've never done it before. They'll get to try Gulf of Maine tuna with just a little bit of acid to it to make it bright and colorful. And they can leave here by having a beautiful handcrafted cocktail, but also having a plate of food that could stand up in any city.
So clearly we're taking Taco Tuesday to an entirely different level, because every single taco, ceviche, lamb birria quesadilla, hot sauce, peppers, patata bravas or potatoes, everything is laid out right here in front of us.
Thank you, Chef. Made with love from scratch right here in Belfast, Maine. An awesome day. A great night. And it's not over yet, my friends.
I'd like to say a big thank you to Maine Life. Thank you guys very much. And there's only one thing left to say, and that is time spent with cats is never wasted. Cheers to that.
To Belfast!
It's Belfast!
Thanks so much for watching this episode of Maine Life. To follow all of our adventures, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and our website. All of our content is also on YouTube. And to get inspired, plan your next trip at visitmaine.com. See you next week.
V, you and I have some good memories here. Hi. No. Hello.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, let me start that again.
My words are delicious. I'll try not to chew them up.
Kids, shoot.
I had it right the first time.
Seriously, shop for days.
No, I didn't say anything. Just like that.
Cut.